Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk to you about The Batman Season 2, The Laughing Bat. The Laughing Bat is an extremely good episode from the WB's The Batman cartoon that came back out in the early 2000s. In fact, I truly believe that this is like the best The Batman episode ever. It is so clever and so well thought out that it makes you wonder like how come Bruce Timm didn't do it for his Batman the animated series show. And it's such a good episode that it's kind of like, man, I would love to see that in live action. And to tell you the truth, I'm surprised it hasn't even happened in like the Adam West cartoon series, not cartoon series, but live action series. And I'm really, really, really hoping that like Matt Reeves, thinks about this episode and can probably make it for The Batman too. I mean, he already introduced the Joker in that end credit scene, so like, why not? And it would be something so different, so unique that no other live action Batman series has ever done. In fact, no other live action series or animated series, like I said, has done this. And it's quite a shame. And what makes it so unique is I'm not even sure if the comics have done it, because like I said before, I don't read comics and stuff. But like, it's such a Joker thing to do that I'm surprised nobody has ever thought about it in either animation or like live action or like anything like that. And kudos to the people who came up with like this premise and this idea, because it's truly, I'm trying to put something together. That's why I'm struggling right now. That's not gonna work. What the heck? So basically what it is that the Joker has like gone like not so much like crazy insane, but like he's just like had it with Batman constantly stopping him and stuff and capturing him. Like he's just like had it because Batman is constantly one-upping him and it's driving him like nuts and stuff, and he literally just can't take it no more. So Joker has the insane idea to like, if he can't be the criminal he wants to be, then he'll be the vigilante everybody doesn't want him to be. He decides to become Batman and it's like the most insane thing ever. So he makes like a costume that looks very similar to Batman. It's just the color scheme is slightly off. Instead of like a black cape with blue highlights, it has like purple highlights. The feet are exposed because that's how Joker walks around in this series. He does monkey kung fu and everything. The bat symbol slightly different. It has a more of a buckle type traditional belt, and it has pointier ears than this version of Batman. This concept is pure genius because Batman and Joker are two peas in the pot. It's his arch nemesis. And now his arch nemesis is literally wearing his identity. Now this Joker and Batman haven't known each other for that long. In fact, they've only known each other for like a couple of months from the first season. But Joker has been obsessed with this version of Batman ever since his first appearance, when he snuck himself into Arkham Asylum being an inmate just so Batman can investigate and stuff. And so because Joker has always had a weird fixation about Batman in comics, animation, and movie, almost to the point where he acts like he's in love with Batman, like romantically and stuff. And and he probably does, because Joker in some versions do have a very flamboyant type personality. And it's kind of like, Batman to Joker is that one person he has in his life, but he can't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't have Batman the way he wants to, either to maim and murder him, or to be like partners in crime, or like buddy and stuff. And so, in a way, he's like a jilted lover and stuff. And he becomes like insane to the point of like, in a stalkerish kind of way, but in a I'll become you kind of way. Like, if like I can't have you, I will be you type thing. And that's basically what the plot of this like whole episode is. So Joker goes not really so much on a crime spree, but on a hero vigilante almost crime spree. He is cleaning up Gotham, but in his kooky, dangerous, hurt you kind of way and everything. One of the things he also does is he wants to strong arm people for money, like Mayor Grange in the very beginning of this episode. Mayor Grange is voiced by Adam West. May he rest in peace. And so basically, he's asking for protection money and stuff. Because, he's still a criminal. He still loves money. But, he feels he needs to be paid for his services and stuff. And Mayor Grange don't want to do that, because Joker is a very dangerous person. And he's not going to pay him protection money, which causes him to be on Joker's list of people he wants to hurt and everything. And all throughout this episode, you will see Joker clean up Gotham, like fight criminals and stuff. But he goes after the most minute criminals, like people who litter or people who jaywalk. And their punishment is that he gives them his laughing gas. This, of course, alerts Batman and everything, who's not exactly too thrilled that somebody's taking up his mantle, especially that of the Joker, and also harming people. However, this is a new form of Joker toxin, and it's to the point where if it stays on you too long, it will kill you. And Batman's anti-Joker toxin will not work on this because it's a new strain. So he needs a sample of it. And so he's constantly in pursuit of like Joker. Now, what's really interesting about Joker is that like he gets around on it's kind of like a miniature race car type thing. And it's really interesting because it's like he's like so kooky and stuff. And he has his own makeshift batarangs, his own makeshift grappler gun, which his grappler gun was very similar to Batman, which is really bizarre. And he even has his own makeshift, like, Batmobile. But he even has his own makeshift Batcave. And one of his traditional Joker layers is just a giant computer in this colorful form. And he's dressed like an actual businessman with glasses and stuff like that. And his hair, instead of it being so wild and everything, it's like slicked back. When he's doing his so-called, like, civilian form. Now what's crazy is this is that, like I said, he's dressed kind of like a businessman. He's dressed very much like Bruce Wayne, but he does not know Batman and Bruce Wayne are the same. And plus he's wearing glasses and Bruce doesn't. And when he's in his civilian form, his manners are like impeccable and everything. And it's just so creepy and eerie because think about it. If Batman was to turn to the dark side, he would be kind of like this version and stuff. And so when he does catches Batman's attention, they fight. And the action in this is always great. And I really love how they choreograph this to make the fight scene look really good and stuff. And like, but of course, Batman comes up short when, he crashes down. And I think Joker hits him Joker gives him kind of like, what that snake in a can type thing, but it's a mechanical snake with the Joker toxin. So when that bites Batman is infected with his laughing gas type stuff. And so Batman heads back to the Batcave, talks to Alfred, and he's doing stuff on the computer. And all of a sudden he starts like chuckling and everything, which Alfred finds bizarre because, And he's all like, nah, I'm not affected by this toxin. But then he just starts giggling and laughing a whole lot more. And then he realizes, oh crap, dude, he's been infected. And he has to find a cure because if not, he will die and everything. Like that one person died off screen. And so, like, but he's still gonna do his Batman stuff because he is Batman. Batman does not let anything get, like, affect him. He could get hit with Scarecrow's toxin and he would still go out as Batman and try to fight crime. He could be blind and he would still go out and fight crime. He is obsessed. He will not stop. And so, like, the Penguin is also in this episode, and the Penguin has decided to do his typical criminal stuff. He sees Joker dressed as Batman and thinks he's there to help, but then sees Joker ain't playing around. Joker is literally trying to apprehend Penguin, which is much to the Penguin's surprise. Well, in comes the real Batman and stuff, chuckling and giggling and laughing as can be. So Batman is like, he's pissed. He's like, give me that snake in the can and stuff. And so they all fight each other. And Penguin realizes, if Batman wants this snake in the can, it must be valuable. So he wants it for whatever bizarre reason. So now Joker Batman and Batman are teaming up to fight Penguin. And it's just the most kookiest thing you ever seen. And then at some point, like, Penguin gets bit by the snake and everything. And so Batman and Joker Batman are constantly just whooping on each other. And it's so weird seeing Joker knowing monkey kung fu, but hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so while they're fighting and stuff, Batman, still with the wherewithal, is able to tie up Penguin with his own, like, umbrella chain. And so, like, while Batman's fighting Joker Batman is telling him a joke and everything as they're fighting. And then I love the way it's choreographed because they're still talking as they're fighting. But Batman is able to get, like, the upper hand on Joker. He's able to get the snake in the can and he's able to put it in his anti-Joker toxin and drink it. So now he's super pissed. And as he's fighting him, he's telling him a joke. And, like, he whoops the snot out of Joker. And then he pulls the mask off Joker, which how is the Joker hair able to fit underneath that mask? But Joker is so impressed by the joke Batman told him that he can't stop but to laugh hilariously and stuff to where he just gives up. And so it ends with Penguin's all like, what's so funny? And then he starts giggling. Now, what's so crazy is we don't see Batman give Penguin the the cure and everything. He probably did off screen because, Penguin's still around to the 5th season and stuff. But, like, yeah, this episode is just like kooky and stuff. And I would love to see it in live action form. Because with Matt Reeves' bizarre looking Joker and everything, like the way his Joker looks is weird. But I like the way he talks and laughs and the way he analyzes stuff. It would be so great for him to be all like, I want to be Batman now and stuff like that. Which would really piss off Robert Patterson's Batman. Hey, hey! Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.